Hey guys, it's RockTheGolem, and welcome to The Aftermath. This is another game I found on itch.io, which seems to be where most of my indie games have been coming from. I'm okay with that. I know there are other resources I can check out, but there seems to be a plethora of stuff on itch, so I'm gonna keep rolling with this one until at least, something else more interesting crops up. But anywho, so The Aftermath is a story about you basically being an intern in purgatory. And you just happen to start working your first day is the day that after everybody dies. So you get to read through people's lives and see what type of life they've led, and then determine whether or not they go to heaven or to hell. Now, there is an ending to this game. I'm not sure if there are multiple endings, but there is, it's not just, you read a scenario, you decide, and that's the end of it. There actually is more to it. So I want to see exactly what the ending is and if there are multiple endings. So let's left-click to continue. A cataclysmic event has just caused the death of every living being on Earth. The Judgment-Day has come with its load of paperwork. You must go to heaven or hell. People must go to heaven or hell. You are the only judge. Oh, the power that I yield. Controls, right-click to drag, left-click to zoom in and out. Huh, that's different. Ooh, I wish I could up the resolution here. Ooh, I gotta see if I can fix that, because that looks really tiny. 1 second. Yeah, there we go. I fixed it by making it bigger, I guess you could say, but it's still really hard to see what's going on here. Alright, so I figured it out. So left click, as it said, was to drag. Right click actually makes it zoom in. So that makes it a lot easier to read, as opposed to this, which was really tiny. So here we have Carla Shinji, a 22-year-old female from Peru with a passion for drawing. They lost their ring 2 days after their wedding, won the national lottery twice, is very respectful of the environment, and is a professional procrastinator. I mean, it sucks that she lost their wedding ring, but at least it was lost. It wasn't sold. Winner of the national lottery twice, which means she was loaded. I'm assuming if she was respectful of the environment, maybe she'd use some of that money to help out. And professional procrastinator isn't a sin, so I will send her to heaven. Why not? And then what do I do? Put it in the drawer and then close the drawer. All right, that's one person down. Linda Bevel, cut from Jordan, 97-year-old female, passion for football and game development. Wow, if you're still a game dev at 97, good for you. A dozen failed suicide attempts, has 2 daughters and 1 son. Well, being the Roman Catholic I was brought up to be, suicide is murder, which is a sin. However, she failed, so she didn't actually kill herself and managed to stay alive. So, no sins on the docket, which means she goes to heaven. Gets a pass on that one, don't you, Linda? Carla? Whoa, Carla, another Carla Shinji, okay. So from Cote d'Ivo Iri. I know that's French. At least I believe it's French. I have no idea how to pronounce it. But anyway, 58-year-old woman with passion for climbing and gymnastics drinks blood for fun. Madam, you're just asking to go to hell. You want to be the bride of Satan, and so I will take care of that for you. Good luck with the wedding. Michael Schicksal, there we go. From Burkina Faso, 89-year-old male, passion for poker, acrobatics, and rope skipping. Huh, one of these things is not like the other. Life info, their family was really poor, is a drug addict, and could never afford to go on vacations. Well, that is implied by the family being poor, which is probably due to the fact that he was a drug addict, because drugs are expensive. You should have taken better care of your family, friend. You're gonna go to hell. Alright, what do we got now? Blake Bodrock, from Belize, 69-year male, passion for rope skipping. Apparently that's a popular thing among older men. And card games. Let's see, life info. Built a gigantic mansion atop a hill. Uses the hashtag #NoFilter hashtag, although filters are used. Okay. Well, the fact that he built the gigantic mansion doesn't necessarily mean he lived in it, but he did nothing bad in his life, so we will send him to heaven. Why not? Here we go. Michael Cardigan from Uzbekistan, 61-year-old male with a passion for swimming, overpronounces foreign words, is hugely talkative, and can never afford to go on vacations. Once again, nothing worthy of hell, so he lived a potentially good life. I don't know. It's really hard to determine heaven or hell based on just one sheet of a person's life. Like, I really hope that this isn't what the judgment day is going to be like for people, because God forbid that if your life was literally summed up in a couple of just like notes on a page, I think a lot of us would be screwed, to be honest with you. It really depends on what they put down here. Maria Chun from Guatemala, 58-year-old female with a passion for poker and card games. Their family was really poor. Didn't say she actually gambled, though, so I will send her to heaven. All right, Jean-Pierre Jacowiski, from 20-year-old male from Spain. Collecting anime figures and tennis are his passions. He killed a cat, never lifts the toilet seat, stole money from an old lady, and always kills bugs. Well, the toilet seat is probably the worst offense here. That is just absolutely terrible. Anyone who has ever sat on a toilet seat that has not been lifted after use, that's just, it's the worst shock in the world, and yes, it has happened to me. Jean-Pierre, based on that alone, despite the stealing and the killing, you, sir, are going to burn for all eternity. Damn you for not lifting the toilet seat. Amber, I'm just going to call them by their first names, because screw the last names. Amber, an 83-year-old female from Vanuatu, likes archery and swimming, steps on a Lego piece with bare foot at least once a day. Now, is that done on purpose? Because that's like borderline. Actually, that's not even borderline masochism. That is masochism. Has cancer and is a drug addict. I'm going to go out on a limb and say the drug addiction is to help cope with the cancer. It also doesn't mention the fact that like her lifestyle impacts anyone else. And drugs are not a sin, at least as far as I'm aware. So, heaven it is. Who do we have now? Marcia, 32-year-old female from Italy, likes bicycle rides and chess. Drinks blood for fun, another one, Jesus. Helped 80 prisoners escape from jail and lost their wedding ring 2 days after the wedding. Ooh, well, she did not lead a very nice life, it seems, but is it worthy of hell? I suppose it all depends on who the prisoners are and what they did, one, to land themselves in prison, but also when they escaped. So, that being the case, I am going to... Screw it, I'll send her to hell. I've been sending most people to heaven, so I'll let her go to hell too. Ooh, I can quit after 10, huh? How long has it been? Been recording for 9 minutes. Let's go to 20. Why not? Julia, 69-year-old female from Mexico, likes collecting stamps and Satanism is her passion. Okay. Uses the hashtag #NoFilter even though she uses filters, and robbed a bank. Well, if her passion is Satanism, she probably wants to meet Satan, so I'm gonna do her a solid and then... Oh, actually, wait. I can't undo it, damn it. I was gonna say, like, she was a bad person, so if she wanted to meet Satan, would her punishment then be sending her to hell, to heaven, rather, as opposed to hell? But hopefully she'll be tortured in hell, so there you go. Maybe it'll all work out in the wash. Akane, 40-year-old female from Tunisia, likes playing the piano and chess, always kills bugs, is a social activist, and spits in others' drinks. Madam, you are going to hell. That is not nice at all. Alright then. Daisuke. Daisuke? Daisuke. What? I don't know, whatever. 59-year-old female from Bhutan. Has a passion for playing piano and traveling, uses the no filter thing. Couldn't go to school young. Alright. Placed second in rally championship. Rally? Is that a different spelling of rally? I don't know. Maybe it's a typo. I don't know, but once again, nothing hell-worthy, so we'll send him to heaven. Why not? Alright, Angelica, spelt with a K, 50-year-old female from Hungary. Likes bicycle rides and stalking, huh? No, I got a passion for stalking. Steals women's panties, is a gaming addict, is a professional procrastinator, and ate a bird alive. Well, she's a thief, and she is a murderer, technically, and she stalks people, so she's a creepy person who is just gonna have to go to hell. That's all there is to it. Isaac, how you doing? 64-year-old male from Gambia, has a passion for basketball and swimming, and tried to shoot a cheerleader of their... Oh, sorry, cheerleader. What the hell? Where did that even come from? Jesus. Tried to shoot the leader of their country and farts in cars. Well, I think everyone does this, especially like once they've gotten out of work and they've been holding it for hours. You gotta let one go. I mean, that's just a comfort thing. But trying to shoot the leader of your country, well, I suppose, is the leader of Gambia a bad person? Was he doing it to actually help his country? He tried to shoot them, though, so it's not actually murder. It's attempted murder. But I don't want to judge Gambia having no idea what type of country their leader, what type of leader their country has, rather. Screw it. We don't have enough people in hell. We gotta even it out in the wash here somehow. Angelica with a K again. 58-year-old female from Honduras has a passion for traveling. In her life, she never said thank you, devoted 4 years of her life to help children in Africa, which I suppose she must have said you're welcome because they would have said thank you to her, has inherited mental disorders from her parents and always kills bugs. Well, the bug thing I'm not that big into. Like, I mean, if you kill a bug, I don't think that's sin-worthy, to be honest with you. I know there are some religions out there that are like, oh, all life is sacred, you shouldn't even step on an ant. But if she actually, goes out of her way to kill bugs, seeks them out and actually kills them, that might make her a little, unstable, considering the fact that she did inherit mental disorders. This one's kind of up in the air. She did help children in Africa for 4 years, so I'm going to send her to heaven because the whole bug thing isn't that bad, and it's not her fault if she inherited a disorder as well, so... Now we have Eric, an 86-year-old male from Estonia with a passion for basketball and role-playing games. In his life, he makes the best muffins in the neighborhood and has cancer. He is going to heaven. Any man that makes muffins for the neighborhood, or just in general, and if they're good muffins, deserves to go to heaven. Now we have Adeline, 57-year-old female from Ireland. Passion for puzzle solving and climbing. Placed second in the rally championship, which someone else also did, and is a social activist. Yeah, nothing bad here. Let's send her to heaven. Why not? I don't care if she's a social activist. She seems like a nice person. Now you have Daniel, 70-year-old male from Japan with a passion for basketball and cooking, farts in cars, and has a dozen failed suicide attempts. Well, again, farting is just for comfort. Suicide attempt is not actual suicide, which is not murder. He will go to heaven. Alright, sheet's done. Let's be the last one then. House suiting. David, 78-year-old male from Turkmenistan, passion for card games and acrobatics, and in life couldn't go to school young. Well, that's not his fault. To heaven you go, sir. You have my namesake, so we shall stick together. And that is 20, so let's see here. Just one last sheet. Okay, fine. Oh god, wait, am I judging myself now? Intern number 3140. 30-year-old male from unknown. Well, that's pretty close, actually. I'm 32. With a passion for games, clearly. Sent 8 people to hell and 12 people to heaven. Well, I like to think that I did a good job. I'll send myself to heaven, because I can. And that's how the game ends, apparently. Huh. Well then. I was hoping for a little bit of an actual ending as opposed to just the game closing out. But you know what? Let's jump back in real quick. And oh, you have been sent to heaven. Then that's literally how the game ends. All right, so there is an end spoiler here that says I can hold down H for 3 seconds straight and it will reset the game so I can start doing it again. But honestly, it just seems like all it would do is send me to hell. And like just have the message being like, you sent yourself to hell or you've been sent to hell. So I don't know, it was fun reading through people's history and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, it's ultimately up to me where I go. Obviously, if all the people in the world died, I only made it through 20 sheets, and myself being the last one, I mean, I imagine the game probably could have gone on for infinity. You know what? I have to satisfy my own curiosity on this one. I'm going to reset the game, and I'm going to go through those 10 sheets again, and then I'm going to send myself to hell just to see what happens. All right, so we're back. I did the 10 sheets. Now we have the one last sheet again, which is myself. This time I'm intern number 2760, age 34. Again, very close. Male from unknown with a passion for games. And yes, I sent everyone to hell. I figure I have to justify sending myself to hell somehow. So if I sent everyone to hell, that means I would have to keep myself honest and send myself to hell. So let's see what happens. Game closed out. Let's launch it again. And you have been sent to hell. Okay, so that's literally all the game is. Well, even still, it was fun. It was kind of nice to read through people's lives and history and things like that. And it was kind of nice to have, well, nice. It was different to have that sort of like power and control over people, even though ultimately it really didn't amount to much. It literally was just you go until you want to, and then you decide where you end up going. And let's face it, I think if anyone had that capability, no matter how many people they sent to hell, they would send themselves to heaven, because let's face it, if there's no one else to judge them but you, you're obviously going to judge yourself as in the best way you possibly can. But anyway, that is the aftermath, so thank you all very much for watching. If you like what you've seen and heard, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And having said all that, I will see you all on the other side. Take care.